Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is August 6, 2024, and it's reported that Barcelona are set to close the Barca Vision deal pretty soon. Also, Alex Baez's contract renewal is back on track, and finally, Deco has a new member on his staff. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before I begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you head to Goal Kit, Skipback, or Fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you head to Bet Us. All links are down below in the description. Now I'll begin this video with the news that Barcelona played their final USA preseason tour match tonight, which was against AC Milan, where Barcelona drew 2-2, and then the game went to a penalty shootout where Barcelona lost. I know I usually do post-match live analysis as soon as the match ends, but since these matches are ending so late, given that they are being played in the USA, I will be doing a match analysis tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel to hear all my thoughts and analysis of Barcelona's final match here on American soil. Now, speaking of today's match against AC Milan, one notable absence was that of Alejandro Val, because it seems that the player had a muscle overload. It's not a serious injury. It's not an injury at all. He simply had a muscle overload. So Barcelona decided to rest him because let's not forget, Alejandro Val just came back from injury. He was out for many months. In fact, he had to undergo a surgery in order to address his injury. So given his muscle overload, Barcelona decided to rest him, not risk him. But don't worry, Alejandro Val is not injured. He's expected to continue training with the team. Now, more news because it's reported that Barcelona are set to finalize the Barca Vision deal during this upcoming few days. Now, as you know by now, Barcelona had sold a portion of Barca Vision to the German investment fund Libero, which failed to make payments. Such, Barcelona were short money on that viability plan that they presented to La Liga that prevented Barcelona from achieving the 1-to-1 rule. As such, they have been in search for new investors to buy the portion of Barca Vision that was already bought by Libero. That has taken a lot longer than initially expected, but now it's being reported that Barcelona are set to finalize this deal in the next few days, where Barcelona have found a new investor. We don't know who it is. They're saying is one of Barcelona's main investors. Of course, we did talk a lot about Spotify being that investor, buying that portion of Barca Vision through a fund because it has to do something with compliance rules, etc. It's not for sure that it's Spotify. It's looking like it is. But it's expected that Barcelona will be announcing the finalization of this deal during the next few days, which would mean that Barcelona would go back to the 1-to-1 rule, which then would allow Barcelona to register players and sign players without any problems. And that's, of course, great news because Barcelona still need to register some players like Vitor Roque, like Inigo Martinez, Dani Olmo, which Barcelona just signed, etc. So definitely good news. Stay tuned to the channel because once that announcement is made official, of course, I will be here to announce it to you. Now, speaking of Dani Olmo, which I just mentioned, as you know, and as I told you in a live stream earlier today, Barcelona have officially signed Dani Olmo after RB Leipzig agreed to the transfer of the player for 55 million euros fixed plus 7 million euros in variables. Of course, the player had already agreed to a contract with the club for 6 years until 2030. And as you can see on your screen, this is Dani Olmo as a little kid right next to Lionel Messi. And well, the new news is that Dani Olmo has officially landed in the city of Barcelona. He caught a plane immediately after this deal was finalized. He caught a plane leaving Germany. He has landed in Barcelona, and it's reported that he is set to undergo exhaustive medical exams because, as you might know, Dani Olmo has suffered a lot from injuries in the past. So Barcelona have scheduled exhaustive medical exams. They want to examine him head to toe, a lot more than how they would usually examine a signing. They want to make sure he is healthy, he is fit, And this whole deal could be pending on that results of that medical exam. So if there's something iffy, if something does not go right, then the whole deal can fall through, because again, Barcelona want to make sure 100% that Dani Olmo is healthy, because he has suffered from injuries in the past. Now, I also told you in the earlier live stream that Barcelona will be missing out on Nico Williams. Of course, Athletic Club de Bilbao posting this video today with Nico Williams showing up to training ahead of schedule. He was supposed to report next Monday, August 12th. He reported early, cutting his vacation short. He was talking to the camera, talking about how he's excited to be back, how he's excited for the next season, talking about let's go Athletic Club, which pretty much signals that he's going to be staying there. But now there's still sources out there saying that Barcelona are not giving up, that Barcelona is still going to fight to sign Nico Williams by the end of the summer transfer market. And I have to say, guys, let it go. It's not happening. If Nico wanted to come, he would have waited a few more days, which is how long Barcelona told him it would take for them to reach the one-to-one rule so they can register him. He didn't. He cut his vacation short. He went back to Athletic Club de Bilbao earlier than what he was supposed to do, which he didn't have to do that. It's over. It's done. Let's stop hyping it up, and let's stop telling people that, oh, Barcelona can still sign him. That's simply just giving false hope to people for the sake of clicks. Now, speaking of Nico Williams, there has been a lot of talks in the media about Barcelona perhaps considering Federico Chiesa. That Chiesa has offered himself to Barcelona, since Barcelona now need a left winger. And while I'm here to tell you that those reports are not true, he might have offered himself, but Barcelona are not considering Federico Chiesa. So that's that. I just wanted to put an end to that rumor, because I did see it circulating around several media outlets. Now let's talk about Alex Baye, because Barcelona are now set to give the player a new contract. Now, Alex Baye's contract expires in the summer of 2025. He had a 30 million euro release clause that has dropped now to 3 million euros as of August 1st. There's a lot of interest in the youngster from clubs in La Liga and from clubs in the Premier League. And as such, Barcelona, if they want to keep him, they need to give him a new contract with a higher release clause. Otherwise, they risk losing him. And as such, it's reported that Barcelona will begin preparing that new contract. Of course, they had already told Alex Baye's agent earlier in June that they wanted to renew him, but those renewals kind of hit a stall. They're saying it's because Barcelona don't have margin to renew the player. You know, they don't have financial fair play margin. But now that Barcelona are set to achieve the one-to-one pretty soon, as soon as that happens, they're going to give Alex Baye a new contract with a higher release clause and, of course, an improved salary in order to reflect the satisfaction that Hansi Flick has of the player Alex Baye. Now we will end today's video with the news that Deco has a new member on his staff. His name is Andrea Manini. He is the son of the legendary Robert Manini, and he has joined the staff of Deco in order to help out, you know, with the sporting director's duties. Let's hope that Andrea Manini can maybe knock some sense into the Deco and maybe help him make better decisions and better signings. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I'm going to bed. I'm very tired. I will see you tomorrow in the podcast and any other videos that I'll make. Of course, I will be making that live analysis, so stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Visca Barça.